Hi, Scorpio. Oh, excuse me, I have to clear my throat. It's CJ here. Welcome to my channel. Hey, Scorpio, I hope you're doing really good. This reading for you is going to be for the month of August 2022, and it will be a general read. So take what flows towards you and let the rest go. Thank you for all of your support of my channel. Every like, subscribe, comment, it all counts so much. So from my heart to you, thank you so much for being here. All right, Scorpio, let's get into your reading and see what is waiting for you. We're going to open up with getting an animal oracle and probably another wisdom, pearls of wisdom oracle, and then we'll move into the tarot. Okay, so let's begin. Bottom of the deck right now after cutting the deck is release. So this could be an energy, not maybe a major energy, but it could be a minor energy that there may be something around you that you are needing to release here with the Jaguar showing up. Okay, let's get into your reading. Spirit, show me clearly for a beautiful water sign, Scorpio. What is happening for Scorpio? Wow, that just flipped out. It's ancestors. Okay, very cool. This is the polar bear energy, and this is speaking of bloodlines, ancestors, people in your family that are connected to your soul tribe that have passed on but are still around you, still supporting you, there's a connection still between you and them. It could even be a talent, a special gift that you have that you know that one of your ancestors did have the same thing. Any kind of connection like that is very powerful, and it does feel like you are being watched over and protected here, as we all are usually anyways, but sometimes, you know, our loved ones, our ancestors, they come around us a little bit more when there may be a need for us to have a little added support. Okay, and on the bottom is the butterfly, which is all about your soul. This is pretty powerful. It is also like a lot of, this feels like it's something very much connected to you that you are almost embodying, you know what I mean? Like there's something that you have received from your ancestors that it is connected deeply to your soul. Butterfly as well, right? We all know that the butterfly, it's such a used term to say transformation is represented by a butterfly. But the truth is that it is. I mean, we are going through cycles all the time. And sometimes we are in the cocoon stage. Sometimes we're in the caterpillar stage. And then when we're near the end of a cycle, we turn into the butterfly. To release, remember we had release? To release what is no longer for us, that we no longer need. We've learned our lessons. And to move forward into some new realm for us. Okay, let me get you a Pearls of Wisdom, and then we'll move into the tarot and see how this is all shaking out for you for August. All right. Inner beauty is on the bottom, which, Scorpio, you have such inner beauty and outer beauty. Most Scorpios are absolutely very attractive. Okay, let's get one card, Pearls of Wisdom for Scorpio for August 2022. We have balance. Ooh, and we have speak your truth on the bottom. Okay, so let's dive into this. We have a bear. The bear is showing up. Now, isn't that interesting, Scorpio? We have two bears showing up in your reading. The polar bear and then what looks like a grizzly bear. So there's something here about you being very protected. Not only being protected, but you probably are being you're offering protection to yourself or to someone else. Very powerful energy they're giving here. It says balance activities and rest will increase your strength. Excuse me. Your body will indicate changes required in your nutrition. The affirmation is I am energized. Look, there may be something for a few of you, Scorpio, that you're needing to really actually focus a little bit more on your health, getting a little bit more rest. Maybe you're not sleeping a lot. Because you are transforming here. So you may be getting a little bit more exhausted, and I do feel that the energy is suggesting that, you know, make sure you're drinking a lot of water and all that kind of stuff, eating really great food so that your outer body is also emulating your inner self, and it is all healthy and being taken care of. We have speak your truth, which looks like a jaguar on it. And it says, speak your truth without malice and become more powerful. When did you say something encouraging or positive to you? The affirmation is, I am responsible for my words. Okay, so, there may be something here that you're really needing to allow yourself to be that beautiful, authentic self of who you are. Especially with the polar bear, I'm getting this connection of, you really just allowing yourself to be everything that you are and not hide anything, not keep anything under wraps, just be you in all of your glory. And don't make apologies. There's something here I'm feeling like you may sometimes feel like you need to apologize, and just because perhaps another person doesn't agree with your decision or choices that you've made, you don't need to apologize all the time, Scorpio, if you feel like that relates to you. You don't. It is your life, your path. You are on your own journey, and you are the one that knows the best of who you are and what it is you need. So speak your truth and be authentic in it. Okay, let's begin. Bottom of the deck, High Priestess, all about the intuition. It's fellow water sign, Pisces. I would say listen to your intuition, but Scorpio, I'm sure you rely on your intuition all of the time. You have that magical, sixth sense of really being able to feel and see things that are coming towards you before they have. So, intuition. Okay, let's get into the tarot now. See what is going on for you. Show me clearly, please, Spirit. What messages do you have for Scorpio? 2 more shuffles. The deck is quite quiet. It's like crickets here. Okay, let's begin. 7 of Wands. Yeah, there's that defending yourself. There's that keeping yourself in a bubble. Other people might be trying to tell you to do things a little bit differently. What was that? I don't even know. My word just kind of rambled differently. And so you need to just stay true to who you are here. 8 of Swords. Okay. The 3 of Wands. It is in reverse. I don't feel like it needs to be in reverse, but we'll see. 6 of Wands. The Lovers. And the Hangman. Bottom of the deck. Knight of Pentacles. 2 of Wands. Page of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, it feels like there is something going on around you that there's something going on around you where I kind of feel like there could be someone poking at you with the 7 of Wands. And maybe trying to get you off of your life path, your purpose here. You are in the process of changing, transformation with the butterfly. And you are really starting to connect with what you are meant to be doing here. And if you're feeling like you don't know, don't worry, it is coming towards you. But you're really kind of, I feel like you're just really zoning in on what is it that you really are wanting here. And what are you working hard for? There are other people around that are trying to bother you. There's someone here that is trying to shake you off of your platform, I feel. And so it's really necessary for you to stand in your truth and speak your truth if you need to put them back in check, back in balance. So sometimes people will really push the boundaries, we'll say that. And if we don't checkmate them, they will continue to do so. We do have the 6 of Wands underneath, so I feel like however you're handling the situation, whether it's with, a family or a friends or co-workers, however you're handling it, you will have victory here because 6 of Wands is beneath it, and that is about success. It is about being applauded. It is about actually being recognized for your determination to continue to go after this dream, this job, this career. I mean, there's so many of us, right? We're all on different paths, so place it where it might fit. But the 6 of Wands is also like, could be indicating that there are a lot of people seeing whatever you are doing. She's standing on a stage, there's spotlights on her. They happen to be forming 2 V's for double victory. There is hands in the back, subtly hinting that there's an applause happening. So we're going to get clarifiers, but just giving you the overall energy here. Eight of Swords. Like, I always feel like water signs seem to get the Eight of Swords quite a bit. Eight of Swords is just that energy of being stuck. Stuck in your own mind, though. Like, maybe not trusting your judgment call all the time. But you don't need to stay in that. It's about shifting yourself. And if you've been overworking on something here, Scorpio, because I kind of am feeling that energy, or you're feeling a bit more depleted, I think that if you can get a little bit more rest and just rest always gives the mind a much clearer way of handling things. You know, have you ever had that when you're so exhausted, you're so tired, and then, you know, the wheels start turning and all the fears, the worries about what didn't go right in the past, or what could go wrong in the future, all of that stuff starts to really weigh heavily especially when we're exhausted. So I really feel Spirit is saying for a lot of you, make sure you're getting proper rest, make sure you're hydrating a lot, keeping your body in, like, well oiled is what I'm hearing. Because you are working on something here that feels quite large, and if you are in the center of attention of other people, you know, you will end up being a little bit more vulnerable, right? Because other people's energies, other people's words, all of that kind of stuff. So it's really important. The feeling I'm getting is that it seems very important for you to really make sure that you are physically as strong as you possibly can, so you don't get stuck in the Eight of Swords energy. It is followed with the Lovers, Gemini's card. This is a choice, right? So you may be having to make a choice here on how you are going to continue to handle the situation, to handle this person, but however it applies, but it feels like there's a choice that you are needing to make. And if there is, Scorpio, you do need to be really rested to be able to make this choice. We move on to the last set here, and it's the Three of Wands, but it's in reverse. I don't feel like they want it in reverse, you know? I really don't. So I'm going to flip it because the energy they're giving me is not Three of Wands in reverse, which would be not moving, not going anywhere, staying stagnant, not having a plan. I don't feel that, especially with the Hangman and the Knight of Pentacles. I definitely feel like you have a plan in motion here. And you're starting to set out. You're starting to leave the comfort zone here with the Three of Wands. You may not know exactly where you're headed, but you are making plans to start moving. And, you know, for some of you, maybe you are legitimately moving. That could be why the soul's showing up, the butterfly and the polar bear, because it's like transformation, right? And maybe some of you are moving somewhere back home with the ancestor showing up. Very interesting energy they're giving me. As I said, followed by the Hangman. That is all about the action that you're contemplating taking. It's not really, the Hangman never really does start doing anything physically, but he does take a time out so that he can really look at what he's working with and look to see what he likes and what he doesn't like, and then being able to make that shift to change things before he starts going out in the action. Now, ironically, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Pentacles, which is action, but it is a slow action. Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight in this deck because he is very methodical. You know, he doesn't just dive in with both feet without checking if there's enough water, right? So he really takes his time. He is careful with how he's moving forward. It's not in any kind of a rush. But he will always get to the end. He'll finish the race, right? And he will get to the 10 of Pentacles because that is what his goal is. He just doesn't want to misstep so that he has to start over again. So there's this energy here where I do feel there's other people around you that might be trying to persuade you from what you're doing. There's a feeling that you are needing a little extra divine protection so that you can really stay focused on your craft. And it will change your reality on the outside, but it's going to adjust and change your inside as well here. And I do feel it's in a good way. Okay, so let's continue. I'm going to use my spirit animal deck, and we'll start to get some clarifiers, See if Spirit has any other messages that they have for you here. But this is really about you, owning your authentic self, and not allowing anyone to make you second guess your path, what you stand for, what you're working on. You know, if this is career, if this is about love, this is really about you making sure that you are authentically you, but also really standing on your own too. If you think about bears, right, they're very powerful. They can. I wouldn't want to mess with a bear, whether a grizzly black bear or a polar bear. They are feisty and they are absolute strong. So I do feel that's coming through too, to represent who you are. Now, I just cut the deck and we have the Six of Wands showing up again. So whatever this is involving here, Scorpio, you definitely are going to be acknowledged and celebrated. I do feel that there is going to be success coming your way. Okay, let's get some more info. Let's go a little deeper here. Oh, that's way too many, so we're not going to take those. All right, Spirit, show me clearly. What else do you have for Scorpio? What do they need to know for August? A little bit more deeper, a little more guidance, advice. Show me clearly, please. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, we have the Seven of Swords. So, Scorpio, that's what I'm picking up here, is that there is someone doing something behind your back. Hopefully you can see this. My camera, I don't know, it's just, it doesn't matter. You can see there's a fox here. They have one eye open and they're holding on tight to that sword. They think that no one's going to see it. They think they're being sneaky. They think that they are not going to get caught. I really feel like there's an energy like this around you somewhere. And that's why Spirit is saying you really got to make sure you're taking good care of yourself, so that your mind is firing really good, and so that your emotions are in check, and so that you can actually, remember, check in with your intuition. If someone is around you that you get those heebie-jeebie feels, and you would know, you've gone through that before, Scorpio. When you get that feeling where you're just not sure, you just like, oh, I don't know if I like the vibe of this person. I don't know if I like the energy that I'm picking up. Trust that. Your first feeling is always the right feeling. When we're not relying on our mind and we're really getting that initial gut. You know, maybe you get it in butterflies. You know, you might get like your hair stands up. There'll be little subtle signs that your intuition is trying to tell you. And you really need to be aware of that, because there is someone around you that I don't think is supportive of you. And I think that they are wanting or are taking something from you. And they are thinking that you won't notice. That would explain why I was really feeling a lot of protection around you. All right, Spirit, let's continue. Perhaps you're working on something in a career, and someone is really trying to sabotage you here. No, the cards are really, they're very strange right now, the energy I'm picking up off of them. Okay, show me clearly, please. What else does Scorpio need to know? You know, and this could be a air sign. It could be Gemini, Libra, that one's Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Wow, we've got the 10 of Cups. Beautiful card. This is a gorgeous kind of energy to be in. I'm not really feeling, though, that this is true. 10 of Cups is my couple card. It doesn't have to be, but it is my couple card. So, and in this reading, what I'm feeling is, if you are in some kind of partnership, love relationship or otherwise, friend relationship, whatever, there is someone trying to sabotage you, and you just may not be aware of this here. I think you sense it, but yet you haven't quite yet tuned into your intuition. Okay, let's continue. Yeah, the moon's on the bottom. So there's definitely stuff that's hidden here. Someone is hiding something from you, and I do feel it is... I almost am getting a sense of jealousy here, Scorpio. Like a sense of jealousy that you are succeeding Could be in finances. You know, you might be making a lot of money. Maybe you're climbing up the corporate ladder. Maybe you have a business that's really starting to take off. Something is going on here, but I feel like someone around you is, well, even if they're not physically sabotaging you, they do not like your success. Or your soon-to-be success here. Let's continue. Because the moon is all about what is hidden, what is not illuminated, right? And it can speak of your subconscious, but I'm not picking that up at all. Okay, let's continue. What else do you want Scorpio to know? Feel like you just need to be really eyes wide open and really just trust your intuition. You are responsible for making sure that you speak your truth. And if someone is sabotaging you in some way, then you need to be able to call them out on it. There's a huge growth here with soul. And maybe that is it. Maybe you've been holding your tongue. Maybe you don't always speak how you truly feel because you don't want to hurt anyone. Wow, we got the Father of Swords showing up. Now, this is interesting because this can also be, Father of Swords is cold. It's like the King of Swords. Very concise. He sees everything. And he, like as the Queen, they hold the sword of truth and they use it. I mean, they're not liars. They're not gimmickers. They're not manipulators. They just speak their truth. And I really feel like this is important. Now, I am picking up for some of you, this could be an advisor of around you. It could even be a father figure to some degree that starts to give you some really good advice moving forward. Could even be like an agent, maybe a manager, because for some of you, I feel like you are in the spotlight. You know, it's gonna be different for everyone here, but wow. And then we have the Knight of Swords on the bottom, so a lot of air showing up here. Let's continue. You know, it's really strange. I feel like someone is famous or going to be famous here. This is just really an interesting energy they're giving me. And it is like you need to really protect yourself. And if it's not about being famous or something, there's something that it's like you are. Maybe you are well known in the town, the city where you live. Something like that. And there's others that are just wanting you, they're wanting to keep you down. Yeah, we've got the 8 of Pentacles, but it's in reverse. See, upright, this is like you're really working hard on all of this, but it's in reverse. So I feel like you are going to be trusting your intuition here, and you're going to cut out the people that you find out that are lying to you, that are not really supporting you. I also have to mention the fact that this is a spider. You know, for me, when spiders show up in a reading, it is about our connections. So be really mindful who is in your circle. Absolutely. Absolutely, because the Hermit is on the bottom now. And look, this Hermit, it's a turtle. He's gone in his shell. Yes, he's gone in to contemplate and all of that. But it's also that energy of... Oh my gosh. So sorry. I actually just choked on... Oh my gosh, how embarrassing. I'm so sorry. I choked on my own saliva. My apologies. Whew, okay. The Hermit is also, to me, it looks like, not like you're hiding, but I'm getting a different energy from the Hermit, as if you are watching. You are watching and waiting to see what's going to happen. Meanwhile, you are turning inward to learn as much as you can about who's behind you and who's against you. After that, we do have the Magician. So it's like you have a lot more power than you may even think right now regarding this situation. Let's get a final outcome card, final advice. I feel like Spirit just wants you to speak your truth, stand in your truth, and make sure you are really trusting your intuition with who is around you. Because 7 of Swords showing up in the reading is definitely indicating that there is someone, if not more than one, that they are not happy with your success and they want to take it from you. So like if you're applying for a new position, maybe a company, and this person you have suspected that they kind of go behind your back and maybe tell lies about what work you haven't done, or you didn't finish this, or you didn't do it that way, you didn't do it the right way, etc., etc. Make sure you're aware of that, you know, and then speak your truth. Call them out if that's what's happening. Usually when we shine a light on any kind of bullies is when they actually smarten the hell up. Anything else? Any final message for Scorpio? See, these cards are just acting so strange. The energy. Justice is on the bottom. Okay? So justice. Everything's getting balanced. The truth will be told. The truth will be seen. I was saying Father of Swords being some kind of advisor. Can be like an attorney, a lawyer, something like that. You might be involved in some kind of legal situation here where someone is trying to take money from you. I mean, there's many different scenarios that this could be, but take the energy and apply it to your situation if it seems like it's resonating with you, Scorpio. But justice showing up, I like that. That's Libra's card. So it's like, I feel like justice will be on your side here. And even if it's not about a legal case, it's kind of like, I feel like once you are very much aware of who this person is and what they're trying to do, because I think your loved ones, your ancestors, your soul tribe, here and, you know, in the other dimension, that they are protecting you, and they are definitely supporting you. They want you to fly and be that butterfly. And so I feel like they are coming in to help remove this individual that does not support you. They're in it for their own reward. Thank you. And then the Lovers just flew out again. So some of you guys, this could actually be a love partner, you know? Could be, or could have been at one time. You now have Lovers twice. So, oh my gosh, and the Sun flew out underneath the Lovers. Okay, so you are going to be definitely removing someone here that is not good for you, is not behind you, is not supporting you, and you're being made aware of this. And once you are able to speak your truth, stand your ground here, the Sun is showing up, and this is beautiful. This is success. I feel like this person does not have enough power to bring you down at all, although you might start having a little bit of anxiety here. This could be that friend that doesn't, it's the frenemy. You know, the one that's like, oh, are you sure you want to do that? Like, you might fail. And they try and fill your head up with all the worries, and then you start to go, oh my God, what if? That's kind of an energy I'm feeling that is around you, Scorpio. So take that, apply it where it may fit. Regardless, their actions are not going to change anything. This is success. This is happiness, joy, freedom, and it is a world of abundance that is coming for you. And I do feel like you've worked really hard on this in some way. So beautiful outcome here. Just be really mindful who you're allowing around you. Got the Mother of Swords, and we got Strength, Leo's card. Mother of Wands, is beautiful. She is fiery. She is exciting. She is driven. She is boss material. And it doesn't matter male or female. But what I want to say about this being on the bottom of the deck, it's a snake, but look how that snake is protecting its eggs, right? That's how I feel. I feel like you are being protected very much here. And your success, your abundance is being protected too. So Spirit's just coming through just to be mindful of those around you, Scorpio. Okay, that's what I've got for you. I'm going to leave it there. I hope it helps in some way. Have a wonderful August, and hope to see you back here some other time. Take care. Love and light.